Good evening, everyone. This is Sam Maritime. We would like to show you a bit of what we've done in our dairy farm. What you are seeing right here is our small upcountry residence, seated on a few acres of land and basically very near to our Rungut Primary School, where a number of us went to school. Our canopy right here, and principally we would like to take a tour to the farm and be able to tell you a few things. Most welcome right here. What you are seeing on the distance there is what we call green maize beyond the trees, basically for fodder and what we use to feed our cows. Appearing from the background is a few acres of our tea, principally to supplement our farm income. In principle, we mainly do here dairy farming. Our grass, which we normally harvest and bale as natural hay, and we use it to feed our cows. Fast forward to the other side of the farm where we can show you more. Thank you. Again, as you can see, this is our main entry into the farm, and a lot of green grass. We recently harvested this grass and baled it. This is principally our dry maize toffers, which we normally crush through our chaff cutter right here, and principally we feed our animals with it. Our silage banger that we normally use when we have adequate amount of yellow maize or green maize at milky stage, which we normally bury over there in form of silage for 21 days, and it will be sufficient or rather ripe enough for our cows. At the background is our tank, our storage system, one of the many tanks that we have around, and to ensure that we have adequate supply of water. Right here you can see inside the canvas is an amount of remaining bales of hay which we use to feed our cows. This is the other side of our farm. It's afternoon right now, and from a distance you can see our Lone Ranger tiger, our male steer. And why we keep him outside is basically because generally males require very little or less attention. Yeah, our farm manager's house, we will keep improving it. He lives here permanently 24 hours of the day, and fully secured with very high connection for floodlights, so that over this entire dairy we have 24-hour lighting in case we require. Now we go into the actual dairy, and here our dairy. As you can see, we've done our milking, we've stored our milk for the day, and our people here and our cows enjoy soft music throughout the day. Starting from here, as you can see, our milk cans ready to harvest today's milk in the evening. Our calf pellets, principally for our young stock. Our mixture of good quality, high yield dairy milk. As you can see, this is our Maclick Super Salt for our milking herd, and for cows that need additional energy supplements. Here we are, our calcium, and a lot more food in the stores. And as I said, this is where we keep our milk, principally to store for delivery to the markets the next day or in the evening. It's our store. I'm not there doing his bit. Welcome to the dairy inside now. And as I told you, the cows are having an afternoon lunch. As you can see, Michelle here enjoying the meal. Yeah. Tabby next to her, equally enjoying her meal after milk. Oslo here, equally delivering it down to the stomach. Our milking equipment right here from Bereket, imported from Germany for ease of quick milking. In 7 minutes, each cow does complete release of milk. Yeah, Michelle. Okay, fair enough. We go to the second portion of our dairy. Yeah. One thing I forgot, or rather I would like to introduce you to, is where our resting place for our cows. With good comfort, just because of the use of the mattresses. Right here is our second portion of the dairy, sort of phase 2. As you can see, Aliana has cleared her bits, and wow, by the way, all these cows, they respond individually when you call their names. And for your information, Aliana is 5 months in cow. Pretty good cow. Nice udder formation and very nice haircut. Yeah, one of the best in the farm. Anatu, the latest arrival, equally in calf, and soon to calf down. Anatu is a bit reserved, so I may not be able to say hi to her. Anatu, Anatu, Anatu. Wow, Serena here. Just drinking her water, just to push it down the throat after having had her lunch. And Serena, by the way, is due in 2 weeks, by about 21st of August. Yeah, Serena is a very good cow, and principally she used to initially be very scared, but these days she's very, very friendly. Anatu here is the daughter to Oslo, whom we had seen earlier on, and a very good cow also, a heifer. In about 5 months she will deliver, and we expect her to do maybe 15 to 18 liters per day. Queen here, aged only about 14 months. As you can see, drinking a lot of water, yeah, having had lunch, and yeah, we also expect her to grow well with pretty good udder formation, because these are hybrid cows. This one, Nicole, is a daughter of Serena. Yeah, a very indigenous, pretty good cow. Yeah, initially she used to be also a bit hostile, but I think upon being able to get satisfied by the way, through how we gave her attention, we are happy for her. Our Napier grass, just before we go to the young stock section. Yeah, and again, this tree here, very important tree. It is associated with the production and manufacture of mursik, a very sweet delicacy from milk in our community. Mursik is the product of this tree here. Purportedly, this is supposed to be our maternity wing, because when you have these cows ready to calve down, they need bigger space, and the next occupant here will soon be our Serena, as we spoke. Tiffany here, 2 months and about 3 weeks old, daughter of Oslo, the second one. Here we have somebody who is sleeping, and this is Andre. Yeah, just resting down there. Yeah. Finally, Imani, also resting there and enjoying the meal for the afternoon. Our farm, as you can see, we are serious about dairy. All this, starting from here, down here, with our drainage system down here. You can see the slurry, upon being mixed properly, drains naturally through gravity to the farm. Our farm slants downwards, and a lot of people have come, they have admired the terrain of this land. Principally, it's like we do almost organic production of food, because down here we have vegetables, down there we even have cabbages, but 90% of this farm is covered with yellow maize and Napier grass, principally to help us produce high quantities of milk from our high-yielding hybrid cows. With those few remarks,